What's good, YouTube? Finally got this LBS Magneto. I can't take credit for buying this one, so I can't give you a speech about saving and being smart with your money, and you'll get this in the future. My lady got me this one. I got like this notification out of nowhere, and she's just like, this is the one you wanted, right? And just bought it for me to be nice. So anyone who says don't date successful women, don't listen to those people, because sometimes they buy you really cool shit out of nowhere. But all jokes aside, super blessed to have her in my life. I've been wanting this one for a long time. Shout out to Todd and Specfiction, because he's got those crazy crackhead deals all the time. This ended up being like $1,400 shipped. I remember I almost bought this a while ago for like $2,500 shipped, and now I didn't have to buy it at all. So it's I know my whole X-Men line is 1/4, premium format, but I think for Magneto, I mean, for that price, I mean, the fact that I got it free, I can't really skip on that. So he'll be the centerpiece, and I don't have the space right now to do the true diorama that I want to do with my X-Men display. But what I'm gonna do, I think, will be fine. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the magnet field isn't gonna be here till Monday, so I don't really know how that got mixed up at the factory like that. It's not the end of the world. Life goes on. But yeah, super stoked on this piece. I mean, obviously, I own it now, so I'm biased and say it's like the best Magneto. It's also my first LBS piece. I've never had an LBS piece before. The quality is spot on. I think the only other Magneto I've looked at and really considered buying that was like a lot of money was the custom one on the Sentinel head throne. I think Mr. X has it. I mean, of course he has it. But other than that, man, yeah, we'll get into the details and everything like that. Thanks. Alright, super stoked to get this piece in. I got the first box, but for some reason the second box didn't come, and I don't have any shipping info for it. So I did hit up Todd. That's what I think a lot of people on social media don't realize. Just hit up Todd first before going to social media and complaining. It's probably just, for whatever reason, got separated with some delay or whatever. But thankfully, I mean, you only need this box to put it together anyway, and then I'll get the magnet field, I guess, whenever it comes in. So yeah, let's go. Super badass box too. So per usual, I'll put the assembly video link in this, because I was getting too frustrated trying to put this base together. It seems simple, but goddamn, dude, without my glasses on, I can't see shit. So it was like a little difficult and kind of a bitch to put this base together. And then no offense to XM, because usually their assembly videos are really good, but this one was like super fast and it was zoomed in, so it was kind of just hard for me to tell where certain little things went. But I don't know, all in all, not the hardest thing ever, but a bit of a bitch. But I mean, besides that, the paint detail on this thing is awesome. Had a little bit of a styrofoam stuck on the front of this that I can chip off easily. It's really no big deal. Probably just maybe stuck to the paint initially or something like that, which some collectors lose their mind over that and talk about it for 12 months, and other people like myself could really care less. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, this piece is badass so far. We'll keep going. I'll of course do B-roll and everything like that at different angles and stuff like that, but Man, this piece is just you know how big they are when you collect 1/3, but this one is just insanely tall, floating like that. Yeah, I mean, I finally have a Magneto in the collection, and the fact that I have this one, in my opinion, it's obviously the best one. There's a custom Magneto on Throne that's pretty badass, but other than that, I think the LBS one takes the cake for sure. Okay, that cape was a bit of a bitch to get in by myself, but I figured it out. Now, like with the old debate of like what's better, sculpted or fabric cape, I think for a piece like this, this definitely needs a sculpted cape. Now, fabric capes have grown on me a lot, especially for the Joker Dragon. I think that one definitely needs a fabric cape, but this cape is surprisingly, it's a little heavy compared to some other sculpted capes. This whole piece in general is a lot more heavy than I had originally anticipated, but yeah, super badass, man. Let's keep going. Alright, so this is obviously the unmasked Magneto, which I always go back and forth. It's just kind of like depending on my mood, like what heads I want on what pieces. Obviously, Magneto is iconic with his helmet on, but I love the way this looks too. Also, side note, this is not the strongest magnet ever holding that fist on, which I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it'll be fine because the hand's not super heavy, but yeah, I thought it'd be a lot stronger than that. Now, obviously, I'm going with the Screaming Head for the most part. I think you got it with this piece. It's just so epic. I'll show all the other head sculpts, but I mean, this is the winner, man. Also, it's I don't think I've ever had a head where it fits onto a peg versus the head itself being the peg, so. Gambit right now. I've broken those cards off so many times, accidentally bumping into that guy. But yeah, when I get the magnet field and everything, I think this spot for him works perfect. Obviously, because he's so big, it just fits in perfect with the diorama. Try to get a thumbnail out of this. Maybe I could do something like that. It's kind of hard to like pan all the way out and get all of it in there, but yeah, it's sick. So glad I got this piece, man.